Have you ever tried something so big that you couldn't finish it alone? Everything became easier when a friend helped you. In the warm stretch of Silver Song River, where the water shimmered like polished glass, lived a small turtle named Tima. Tima wasn't fast, or strong, or loud, but she had a very big dream. She wanted to build a tiny floating raft so she could drift down the river and see the glowing lily fields farther south. Every day, she collected little driftwood pieces and smooth bark strips, stacking them carefully on the riverbank. But each time she tried tying them together, the pieces slipped apart. "I can do this," she muttered. "I just have to try harder." One morning, she pulled a big piece of bark, but it was heavier than she expected. It slipped and splashed into the river. "Oh no!" Tima yelped, watching the piece drift away. Just then, Riff the otter paddled over, laughing and twirling in the waves. "Need help?" he asked cheerfully. Tima shook her head. "No, thank you. This is my project. I want to do it by myself." Riff blinked. "But teamwork is fun." "I know," Tima sighed, "but if I need help, it feels like I didn't really do it." Later that afternoon, Nell the bluebird circled above her. "Your raft pieces look nice, Tima. Want me to gather lighter ones from upstream?" Tima hesitated, then forced a smile. "No, I should be able to do it alone." But the truth was clear. The raft wasn't growing. The pile of wood kept falling apart, and Tima's heart felt heavier with each attempt. That evening, the river glowed gold under the setting sun. Tima sat at the edge, chin on her shell. "Why is this so hard?" she whispered. Suddenly, Elder Bran, the beaver, waddled close. He studied the mess of scattered bark and vines. "Tima," he said softly, "building something big takes many paws." "I wanted to do it myself," she admitted. Bran dipped his tail in the water. "There's pride in building alone, but there's magic in building together." Tima stared at her pile. "What if they think I'm not good enough? What if I slow them down?" Bran chuckled warmly. Tima team members lift each other. Everyone has something different to offer. As the moon rose, Tima finally whispered the truth to herself. "I can't do it alone." The next day, she took a deep breath and called her friends. "Riff, Nell, Bran, I think I need help." Riff popped from the water instantly. "Yay, I've been waiting." Nell fluttered down proudly. "I knew you'd let us join." Bran nodded. "Let's build something wonderful." They gathered round the pile of wood. Riff used his slick paws to hold pieces steady in the water. Nell fetched vines and lightweight bark from upstream. Bran used his strong teeth to trim sharp edges and shape smoother boards. Tima worked at the center tying knots, checking balance, fitting pieces together. With every movement, she felt lighter. By midday, the raft began to take shape. It wasn't too fast or too fancy, but steady, warm, and strong. When they finished, Riff splashed water excitedly. "It floats, Tima, it floats." Tima stepped onto the raft carefully, heart fluttering as it bobbed on the gentle waves. "We did it," she breathed. "Together." Bran smiled. "Dreams grow better when shared." The friends hopped aboard Riff at the front. Nell perched on a pole, Bran balancing the back. The raft drifted slowly down the Silversong River. As they passed the curves, the glowing lily fields came into view, lighting up the water like floating lanterns. Tima's eyes sparkled. "It's more beautiful than I imagined." Nell nuzzled her cheek. "A view this magical is best with friends." That evening, they returned home with warm hearts and glowing memories. From that day on, whenever a young animal struggled alone, the elders whispered, "Remember, Tima's raft teamwork carries dreams farther than lonely paws ever could." If you enjoyed today's story, don't forget to subscribe for more magical animal adventures.